Past couple of years, I really didn't want to do anything pretty much. It was really hard for me to just sit down and do the things that I said I'm gonna do. For example, record a video, learn how to make games, learn how to model, and something like this. But this year went pretty much great, I would say. From the start, I did a lot of videos. Almost every day I recorded a lot of videos and I was consistent and I even create my first even game, even though it was made by the courses, but I learned something from it, which is so exciting at the same time. But now, today, I felt the feeling of this simply destroyed my motivation, I would say, like this. And this feeling, I never thought about it as a being super problem for me in the past. Now I see why it is super hard. Why it is simply destroying the motivational, it's really hard, I would say, it's tough. And that's the feeling of being a failure. And as I know, the things, if I cannot do something, it feels really hard for me to just continue doing something. Because, what's the point of continuing if you're failing at something? Even though I did say to myself, yeah, in YouTube, my goal is to make videos and I'm not focusing on subscribers. So that's when actually it was super easy for me to record videos, because now the thing I'm doing is to just simply record videos and that's pretty much it. If I wouldn't hit, for example, I don't know, some view count, it maybe may hurt, but it wouldn't stop me, it just would be a setback, I would say. But the things that stopped me a lot in the past is the feeling of a failure, specifically in the things that you said you're gonna do. For example, today I really wanted to learn how to, I mean, I already learned how to make games, but I really wanted to create a video game. And the first thing first, that I really wanted to generate some ideas for my game. And that's when everything got wrong. I didn't create any ideas. And that's the worst feeling I can get. I said to myself, I'm gonna do it. I know the rules. I know how to do it. I can generate some ideas, but for some reason, I just cannot do it. For some reason, I don't have any ideas. This is the worst feeling I can get. Is I'm a failure right now. I'm literally failing. I cannot even think about an idea that I want to make a game. I don't know. I right now you can see I'm struggling to talk even. And this is the worst feeling you can get, is to seeing that you cannot do things that you actually can do, which is pretty easy to just generate some ideas. And that's the worst feeling that you can get right now. It's just simply, I would say, I don't know what to say. I don't have any ideas to talk. This feeling of being a failure is worse. It's the worst thing that you can feel. It's demotivating. I didn't want to record any videos right now, even though I had some plans, I had some thoughts, but because of the fact that I was failing. I fail at one thing, which is to simply generate an idea for my game. That's the worst feeling I can get. So if you're feeling down like me right now, what I suggest you to do, I don't know exactly is it gonna work, but I'm gonna try to use it. If it does, I'm gonna write down in the in the comments that it's working or not. I'm gonna add some additional tips if it's working, but I'm gonna try to minimize my goals. I'm gonna try to minimize my baseline. So previously I really wanted to generate, for the whole day I really wanted to think about a game that'll be detective and that'll be interesting, that'll have some depth of story, I would say, that would have some catch, that would have some I don't know, they'll have some basic idea for the whole game. So for example, in a super hot, everyone knows, if you play the game or if you just heard about the game, when you move, world moves with you. If you stop, the time just gonna be stopped, and that's pretty much the idea of the whole game, which is a simple idea that's the whole game builds up about, or builds up upon, or something like this. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything in order to generate anything. I really wanted to make a horror game, but I don't know what I can do. I can add something. I can code some simple stuff, but it's just I cannot do things that is I'd say, yeah, I just simply cannot generate some basic idea that the whole game will be built up about. I don't know how to say this. Simply, I don't have any ideas of what the game will be about. And this is the worst thing I can get because I'm stuck right now, and that's the worst thing you can feel. So, yeah, as I said, the thing is, we need to lower our baseline. So, if I really wanted to make some really good game about some detective stuff, this time I'm gonna try to. You know what? I'm actually not gonna try to generate some ideas. The thing I'm gonna do is to try to use the knowledge that I've learned from the course I'm watching, which is from Two Star. Yeah, from the channel about Two Star. I don't exactly remember the name of the author, but you know Choo Choo Charles. Well, that's the author of the game. Made a course about how to make games. Awesome course. I learned a lot from it, and I really want to implement something from it. But when I just went to creating ideas, when I really wanted to just, I want to make something with it, and I couldn't had a thought, even though I created a video how to generate some thoughts. For some reason, thoughts didn't pop up. For some, just didn't pop up, and that's the worst thing that you can get. Just simply you cannot do things that you really wanted to do. So I guess mental reframing, just shifting your goal to something else that you can achieve, which is to simply do things that you learned yesterday, and that's pretty much it's not hard. Now this whole feeling just, I don't know why, it just simply vanished. It just disappeared. I really, now I'm feeling some power over something. I'm just feeling the power that I can do stuff. And I'm motivated to record some videos right now, and I'm really motivated to just do the things that I said I'm gonna do, which is to simply repeat what I've learned, which is great, I would say. I am just now as I seeing this, I just started to making video games for a couple of days, and I learned like a bunch of stuff, and now I want to make a full ass game even though I didn't know how to do this, which is I'm making basic mistakes. I'm trying to jump over my head. And that's the worst part about it. You simply need to lower your baseline or try to reframe your thinking, which is the best thing that you can do. By simply changing your goal to something that you can achieve, which is not like, oh yeah, we cannot do this, well at least we're gonna try to lower it. So even because of lowering your goals, you will feel even more like a loser. But I don't think that I'll be a loser if I'll just learn, I mean, not learn, but practice and simply check what I've learned from the course. I don't think that I'm gonna be a loser because of it. And if you're like feeling like you a loser, or you are just a simple failure. For example, even me right now, I'm talking to you. I cannot basically talk some stuff, which is super. What I don't like about this YouTube videos, whenever I'm just talking to you, it just really feels hard to talk. I don't have any words right now. Just the worst thing about videos, just I don't have the words. And even worse thing than that is to edit whatever you rumbled and whatever you just talked about, and just see, it's not the thing that we really wanted to do. So that's when you're just simply lowering your baseline, just simply telling you, okay, we're not gonna focus on how we talk, but we're gonna try to focus on, for example, I would say, the long list of the whole video, or we're gonna try to focus on delivering the idea to the viewer. So right now I'm gonna try to switch for the next couple of videos. I'm gonna try to switch my framing from not trying to talk good and not trying to talk like this, but to try to talk so that you can get the idea. So I hope that you get the idea that in order to stop being a failure, what you need to do, fuck, I'm sorry, what you need to do is to simply stop up. I need to remove the internet. uh, oh god damn it. Okay, okay, give me a sec. Okay, we have some technical difficulties. There's a lot of someone just messaging me. Okay, doesn't matter. uh, so yeah, the thing that you need to do is to simply reframe your thinking and try to lower your baseline and change it to something that you can accomplish. And not by just simply, okay, we cannot do 10 push-ups, so let's do one push-up. But just try to do, okay, we cannot do 10 push-ups, let me at least try to do 10 squats or something like this. Which is, I don't think that you can be a failure if you just, I mean, that's, you completely having completely like similar goals but not exactly the same, and I don't think that you will actually fail at it. So I guess that's actually the thing that you need to do. Simply reframe right now. Oh, just I feel so much better right now about myself, which is this is the feeling I really want to share to you, which is to simply share the thought, share the idea, share that it's actually working, and I really want to you to feel exactly the same as I'm feeling right now, which is I'm really proud of myself that I'm doing stuff that I'm really just I accomplished stuff and I'm not a failure. Like I do feel this like something working and I can actually just simply fix my problems. I want you to feel exactly the same that I am feeling right now, which is simply the power, I would say. You're not, I'll say, powerless. You're not meaningless or something like this. I really want to share the idea that you worth something and that you can fix something that you like was struggling with. So I'm hoping that this video helped you to, and yeah, thanks a lot for watching. So see you in the next video. Bye.